And it's sad and it's hurtful. Now, there it is. Poll, 1% see terrorism as top problem. And it says 46% previously thought it was the top issue, right after 9/11. And I think later it reports similar numbers just a few years ago. So I was correct. Okay. Memory serves. Before I go any further and get into a bunch of other economic news, police state news, media shakeup news, globalists openly announcing again their one world government currency news, I want to just remind listeners that we're listener supported. We don't have News Corps behind us. We don't have big tax-free foundations. We don't have the tens of billions a year, and that's just what we know about, of propaganda placement where the federal government takes your tax money and gives it to CNN, NBC, Fox, all of them. Remember I'd tell you about that over a decade ago? I first learned about it because I'd hear local radio stations promoting, in one case, this is actually 14 years ago, Austin Air Force. Austin Air Force isn't the military. It was a government-funded, federally funded / UN-funded group preparing everyone for carbon taxes and for increased emissions cost. And they also want tracker boxes in your cars. Now they're openly announcing that. So I heard in the news it being promoted that they were at different gas stations. So I got in a car with Mike Hansen. In fact, he has this video. If he can dig it out, he can put it on YouTube. The hundreds of great reports we filed. In fact, Hansen, I know you're listening right now. Will you please get that up on the Mike Hansen archives at YouTube? So much great stuff. I know he's busy, but he does a great job. But we need to get all that stuff out. And I pull up my car with Mike. We get out. We walk over, and I said, let me guess, you paid for those newscasts. That wasn't real news. And he said, yep, sure did, Alex. Knew who I was. Oh, you know who I am? Yeah, I know who you are. I said, you're here to condition people to accept carbon taxes. This is got to be 12, 13, maybe, I think it was like 1997, so I got 13 years ago. And he just admitted it all on tape. And so I called that local station up, and I got a hold of the program director, and I said, were you paid to run that as if it was news? And he said, yeah, but I'm not going to talk to you about it. That's how I learned that most of the news is paid for. None of our news is paid for. It's paid for by you supporting us and by the support our sponsors bring us with no strings attached. We are supported by you alone. The sky's the limit of what we could do by you spreading the word about Infowars.com, about the free podcast, upwards of 300,000 download a day, the free iPhone app. Even if you don't have an iPhone, send it to people that that do have iPhones, so they can listen how they want, when they want, where they want. If you're listening to us on a local AM or FM station, support their local sponsors. Tell everybody. Stand with a sandwich board on the street corner and tell people tune into that local station when I'm on. Tell them the times. Buy the books, the videos, the T-shirts. We've got deals where I think we make about 20% on these, almost no markup, where you can buy blue and red Infowars.com pins. Great way to buy 5, 10, 15, 20 of them in different packs. You can buy almost at cost. We make maybe 5%. In fact, some months we've done the math. We lose money on the Citizen Rule books. We put them free in all the orders, but we also sell them in bulk at cost. It's at cost when you start buying them at 100 or so. We're buying thousands of dollars of these a month just to give out free. It's all available at Infowars.com. The pins, the Citizen Rule books that we put free with the orders, or you can buy them in bulk. And it's got Infowars.com printed on the inside of the Citizen Rule book. Give them to people. Get them out to folks. This is effective. That's why the neocons have come out with their own neocon rule book. Support us. Spread the word about the broadcast. The money bomb's coming up October 14th. We've had hackers publicly saying hack our websites, attack our sites to shut us down. We've got death threats flowing in. We've got other stuff behind the scenes that I'm not at liberty to talk about because it only encourages it. My wife's a tough lady, folks. People calling up threatening to rape her and cut her head off. And you know what? If somebody wants to come to my house and die, that's their issue. But we defend ourselves. But I'm going to tell you, we're not going to stop. And even if they kill me or put me in prison or set me up, just keep getting my videos and material out to everybody. Buy the DVDs, make copies, put them on Access TV. There's a reason the system is mimicking what we're doing on Fox News and twisting it. There's a reason the neocons are trying to pose and literally stealing all our material and twisting it. It's because we've got the truth. We've got reality. We raised over $19,000 in the last week without even really promoting it at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com, even though it officially launches October 14th. If you want to start giving now, that's fine. The hackers have sworn to shut it down on October 14th. We've still got phone lines. We'll put the links up somewhere else. The point is they want to stop us, ladies and gentlemen. And Cass Sunstein admits they've got an army of bloggers out there attacking us and others. They're coming after us. Media Matters, ADL, Southern Poverty Law Center. All these groups are demonizing us, lying about us, deceptively editing what I say. You know, there's videos out there that I've literally seen in scores of newspapers in the last week as a staged blitz saying Alex Jones says kettle chips make you gay. I didn't say that. I said bisphenol A makes men effeminate. And studies show then with some people that causes a proclivity towards being attracted to the same sex. Same thing happens with frogs when they're come in contact with bisphenol A. That's on record. And I said kettle chips might still have MSG because it says other ingredients. They said, I didn't say kettle chips make you gay, but the media is saying that. We'll be right back with key intel. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
Great news for pure water lovers. The Big Berkey water filter is available once again. And stay tuned to hear about a valuable offer from Berkey Water Filters. Choosing the right water purification system can be a daunting task. That's why BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com shows you a cost and benefit comparison. The Berkey water filter is economical with a single set of filters that can last for 5 to 10 years. Berkey water filters are healthy and far superior to other filtration systems. They remove harmful pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy chemicals like chlorine. And Berkey water filter systems are powerful enough to purify both treated and untreated water, like stagnant ponds. Get the gold standard in water filters at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. For a limited time, choose a free shower filter, fluoride filters, or 2 Sport Berkey bottles with every system purchase. And GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Details at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY.
You've seen our SinoFresh banner on the GCN website, yet your sinusitis is still a problem. Are you waiting for your sinusitis to go away by itself? Are you waiting for a SinoFresh discount? Okay, here it comes. But first, the facts. 67 other products merely treat symptoms and not the cause of sinus problems. And 37 million Americans suffer from sinus distress just like you. But now many are finding relief with the only patent-protected homeopathic nasal product that antiseptically eliminates the known causes of sinusitis. SinoFresh. Now, here's your limited time discount offer to use SinoFresh. Call 888-906-3636 right now for $2 off per bottle when you mention GCN. That's it. Just call 888-906-3636 and mention GCN for a $2 discount. But hurry, this offer is only for the first 1,000 customers. Call 888-906-3636. 888-906-3636. Call right now for $2 off per bottle. Mention GCN. Buy SinoFresh.com. It works.
You know, I would love to not have to spend half my time, trying to get the funding for this radio show, the films, the news websites, the bandwidth. Think about it. Of the 5 or 6 top viral films in history, I've produced or made or directed 3 or 4 of them. Hundreds of millions of people have seen my films for free, thanks to you supporting us, buying the books, the DVDs, supporting the sponsors to do it. Think of the effect you're having. We are the tip of the spear, and I've come to the realization of that. I've admitted that to myself. That's why I'm upping the ante. We're trying to finish the television studio. We're trying to do it as cheaply as possible. But Tim The guy didn't want his name known, so I won't show it. Tim came in during the break with a $10,000 donation for the money bomb coming up in October. That drives it to over $30,000 we've raised. But that sounds like a lot, not when you've got 20 employees or contractors, the equipment, the $20,000+ bandwidth bill a month, all of it. We are having a huge effect thanks to you, and thank you for this support to Keith. I'm just going to say that. We have now raised, because we haven't updated it in a few days, it was at $19,000. It's really about $23,000 we've raised. So with this, we've raised $33,000. He also sent this nice book with a little note in it. Thank you, Keith. Give that back to the guys to be deposited in the Money Bomb account. By the way, we've created a separate account for the Money Bomb to make sure that every dime of that specific money for the Money Bomb, none of it goes to Alex Jones, because obviously I keep some of the funds that come in here to fund my operation, to have money in case we ever get sued to defend ourselves, which has happened, and I'm not going to get into it. The point is that I did this for the last 2 money bombs. It's put separately, and then it's used, all of it for the equipment, all of it for the material, all of it. And we need your support. I mean, I've built the new 7,000+ square foot facility, but it's empty. And we shot the tour a few days ago. It'll be ready on Monday. The video we put together, we'll put it up on YouTube and prisonplanet.tv and at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. If you want to go there and support us. We've got other deals going when you buy the DVDs. 4 copies of Endgame, $19.95. High-quality DVD, color cover, shrink wrap. People will watch this, and they'll understand. Glen Beck says his whole show next week is on world population reduction carried out by world government. Praise God. Good. I want to support him. I want to think that sections of the elite have woken up and are scared of what they've created and that they back off. I hope they're not just posing as patriots to get our confidence so they can get back in power. I'm sure that's what it is. But the point is, this film is word for word on his TV show yesterday. They're just literally lifting everything. Good. I love it. I could care less if I don't get credit, because the information's getting out. But get the full truth. Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement, $19.95. 4 copies, Infowars.com. Or call toll-free 888-253-3139. And this special's ending next week. Get the Obama Deception, $19.95. Jesse Ventura's American Conspiracies book, $24.95 value, hardcover, free. Special ends next week. And again, I'd love it if some billionaire came along and gave us $10 million to operate for 4 or 5 years. And believe me, you would see almost all the advertising end on this show. You still hear the ads during the breaks, because that's for the radio network and stations. The ads you hear that I do every hour, sometimes I didn't do anything last hour, that's what we fund it with. That's what we fund this operation with. You know what I'm paid every 2 weeks by Ted Anderson? $900. That's how little Ted Anderson and Genesis Communications is. Genesis Communications loses money most years. Ted, 5 years ago, had to put double mortgage on his house. I'm not going to even tell the story, everything he went through, and his family breaking up and everything else, to keep this on the air. He's 100% patriot, ladies and gentlemen. Infowars.com. InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. The online video bookstore, 888-253-3139 if you want to call and donate. We're going to just start pushing the Money Bomb ahead of October 14th because we're under massive hacking attack trying to shut us down right now.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Alex Jones here with urgent information concerning trendsresearch.com. The Trends Journal distills the voluminous ongoing research of the Trends Research Institute into a concise, readily accessible form. By tracking 300 separately defined domestic and international trends, the Trends Journal establishes the connections that others fail to see or misinterpret. Gerald Salente's Trends Journal allows you to anticipate change, recognize the implications, and take protective strategies. Individual readers from every walk of life can put the Trends Journal, Trends Forecast, and Trends Analysis to practical use. Extra information to keep you well informed throughout the year when any current event of major social, economic, or political significance occurs. Trends Journal notifies its subscribers of their implications. When you subscribe to the Trends Journal, you'll also receive Trends Alerts. Visit trendsresearch.com today. That's trendsresearch.com. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. This information is too important to wait.